Hi everyone, Lauren L. here, President of Republican Atheists. I am excited to share that I am releasing a research paper to the public called A Threat to Democracy, Unmasking America's Voter Engagement Organizations. When I say voter engagement organizations, I'm talking about organizations that go out to the public. They share information about registering to vote, they provide services to register to vote, and they're involved with a lot of activities in regards to talking about election information, election policies and processes, and so forth. And I think this is really important for the American public to know, especially when election integrity and election security have become such important topics in recent years. It is important for the public to know what organizations are involved in their communities and are assisting the public with registering to vote. Prominent voter engagement organizations I have found to come up repeatedly in my research are Rock the Vote, which many of you may have heard of. It's been around since the 90s. There's also Vote.org. There's Nonprofit Vote, which manages National Voter Registration Day, which receives a lot of press. There's an organization called Headcount. I Am a Voter, and there's two prominent student voter engagement organizations called Students Learn, Students Vote, and Campus Vote Project. Now these are prominent voter engagement organizations that, again, I have found to come up repeatedly, but there are so many more. It seems like it's becoming more of a trend to just have voter engagement organizations prop up to encourage the public to register to vote. This sounds like a positive thing, but when you start to take a closer look at these organizations, which is what my document does, and you begin to consolidate what type of content they're releasing to the public, what are they sending out through their subscription emails and so forth, it's interesting to observe that there is a consistency throughout these organizations to tend to support or discuss certain political topics, and also to influence the public when it comes to election processes, how to influence how the public can register to vote. For example, these organizations will often discuss and showcase support for automatic voter registration or automatically sending ballots to the public or to registered voters, which is happening in California. And so this is really interesting when taking into consideration that they are nonprofits. And from the front page of their websites, many of them will just state, we are here to register the public to vote. But there's a lot more to them. And so that's what this research paper goes into, is, again, just what are they involved with? How are they interconnected with one another? What type of stances do they take on certain issues? This is important to know because, again, these organizations are going out to certain states, certain communities, and there's a possibility that they may be ignoring your community, maybe because your community does not support the policies that they ultimately support. I know this is a big topic to dive into. That's why I started this paper, because I found this to be a really interesting topic, and it's, again, very important for Americans to know more about what's happening when it comes to influencing the public about elections and voting. This document it's an open source document. It's available to the public for free. I am not making any money off of this document. And it's also an open source document. So if there's any outdated information in the document, you are welcome to let me know about that. Also, if there's anything you think should be added to the document that can give further insight, then that is also welcome. I do not encourage to use this document as a direct reference because ultimately it's an evolving document. The information is always changing. So I encourage you to go directly to the organization's websites and observe information for yourself, to do your own research, and to really just use this document as a starting point of sorts. This document will be available on Republican Atheists' website. And if you have any information or any questions, you can email me at lauren@laurenltalk.com. I'll include that in the description of the video. Thank you and have a wonderful day.